Hey guys, Aaron Zeller here of the Zeller Writing Company and InkOnHand.com. Today I want to talk about the Spring 2013 edition of memo books from Field Notes. It is the America the Beautiful 3-pack. They are lined, they have some pictures on the cover with an awesome printing process which I'll talk about, and they also come with a water decal. So let's check them out. So here it is, the Spring 2013 edition of Field Notes. It is the America the Beautiful 3-pack. 48-page ruled memo books. There's an awesome decal included in here. They're 3.5 inch by 5.5 inches in size. It's really cool. I'll show you really quick. All these notebooks come with a band wrapped around them to hold them all together. You can either tear it or slide it off. I tend to keep them, so I like to just slide them off. I'll set that decal aside, talk about that a little later. Each of these memo books has an image on the front that is titled to be part of the song America the Beautiful. Got Spacious Skies right here, Mountain Majesty, and Amber Waves. All of them also have a unique little Field Notes American flag, or just an America-themed logo there. The Amber Waves one has Field Notes with a waving flag. I'll zoom in really quick, probably easier to see them all. So the Amber Waves is a waving flag, United States for the Spacious Skies, and then again United States, but with kind of the midway point between these, shaped like America, waves like a flag, waves like a flag, shaped like America. And it's cool. I mean, it's a full length image right here. They're printed really unique. It is 100 lines per inch, which I don't know if you can actually tell on here. If you can't see, you can see a little bit right there. It's not as crisp as you would get, and it's purposefully offset a little bit. So if you really look close to the lines, you can actually see the CMYK colors spread apart a little bit right there. And that was done on purpose just for a really kind of unique, old-fashioned, vintage kind of printing style. And if you can't see that in this video, then there will be images on the blog and in the store for these memo books you can see. Before we get into the actual notebooks themselves, let's talk about the decal really quick. This is a water transfer decal, which is just cool. You can put it on your Airstream or the back of your pickup if you wanted, or pretty much any vehicle. I'm probably going to put this on my car after I do this video. It just gives you instructions on how to do it on the back. I'm not going to go into how to actually put it onto a vehicle right now because I'm assuming you know how to read. So just follow the directions, get it on there, and it'll look great. It's really vibrant. It just looks awesome. And that's unique. They've never included one of these with any of their other memo book sets before. So just something cool and different. I really love how they always do something different and special with each of their special editions. So I'll set that off to the side. And see that. Oh, another cool thing about the covers, I guess about the inside as well. Normally the staples used are always going to be a steel staple, which is what you're going to see pretty much everywhere. For any staple brand, just steel. They're cheap, they're staples, they work. But they went for copper staples with these ones, which is just cool. It's nothing super special or unique or anything. Well, I guess it is unique, but it's not anything super important to the memo books themselves. It's just something cool and different. I'm just a big fan of copper look, and I think it's really nice. So they're sticking to the old-fashioned kind of design. The memo books themselves, it looks pretty white, but it's actually an off-white. It's not very off-white because it does look pretty darn white. Yeah, the covers themselves, the images are cool, really unique. I think they fit the Amber Waves, Mountain Majesty, and Spacious Skies themes pretty well with all of these. So let's look at the inside. Just like all of the other Field Notes brand memo books, the inside cover has these little spaces here, so you can put dates in here, misplacement. It's just cool and unique. Little information here. And the back has a nice little ruler, practical application specifications, story of Field Notes, and it's cool. And this kind of goes back to how when Field Notes started, it was when they're looking at all the really old-fashioned, because these were given out pretty commonly back in the 50s and everything like that, and before that for farmers and stuff. And they always had little practical applications and listed and stuff in the back, or little conversion charts or anything, just things to help you get some information and get your work done. And it's just cool that they continue that kind of tradition throughout these memo books that they make nowadays. Now the inside, I guess you can kind of see the printing style a little bit more right there. Anyway, the inside is a soft white, which I don't know if that has to do with the color or the fact this paper does feel pretty darn soft. And its line has a double bar at the top. It's lined top to bottom. There isn't a margin, but it's just really nice. It has a really unique texture. This is probably one of the thicker or beefier notebooks, memo books that they've made so far. And it's pretty cool. So I can show you a writing sample to see how they hold up with pencils and pens. Memo books always do really well, but I have not actually tested this with a fountain pen yet. So let me get out the crazy wet Noodler's Ahab that I have here with, there's Organic Studio Edgar Allan Poe in this one right here. So I'll do a couple lines down here. Really thick. Oh, there's railroading. Whoops, that was not on the screen at all. Alright, well, I'll do that a little bit more. And it's looking pretty good. Let's see how it looks on the back. And oh wow, yeah, there is some bleed through, definitely some show through. Yeah, but then again, these aren't advertised as being fountain pen friendly. They are typically for use for pencils, ballpoints, roller balls, because these are field notes. They aren't desk notes or anything like that. They're meant to be taken out in the field, and for the most part, you aren't bringing your fountain pen, especially not your extra wet Flex Noodler's Ahab, out in the field with you to write with. That always does look a lot like blood. That Edgar Allan Poe. I really like this ink, by the way. It's very cool. Pretty much perfectly blood red. Yeah, it's really going to bleed through. It kind of burped a little right there. Yeah, so they're definitely not fountain pen friendly. But it's just a very cool notebook as is. I mean, they are pencil friendly, ballpoint, rollerball, the other major food groups. But other than that, they definitely get an A+ from me, because this is just a very cool. I just love the overall design. Wait till I don't want to smear that on the cover. I gotta let that dry. Very cool design overall. Really cool feel to the paper. The lines are great. They're really just, it's a light blue, so it's not distracting at all. I love the copper staples and the printing process. For a while in college, I was a printmaking major, so I was really into printing presses and just all of that kind of stuff, and doing the color and combining them and stuff, and this is just really cool. I really like it. So I think that I covered everything pretty well, but if you have any questions or comments about these memo books, or anything else at all for that matter, feel free to let me know in the comments below, or send me an email at ajzeller@zellerwritingcompany.com. Thanks. See you later.